If you've ever typed something into ChatGPT and gotten a vague, off-target answer, the problem probably wasn't the AI, it was the prompt. Today we're unlocking one of the most valuable skills for using AI in education: prompt engineering, the art of asking in a way that gets you exactly what you need. A prompt is simply the instruction or question you give to an AI tool. Prompt engineering is the skill of crafting those instructions so the AI produces useful, relevant, and accurate responses. Think of it like talking to a student. If you say, write about history, you'll get anything. If you say, write a one-paragraph summary of the causes of World War I for a 9th grade history class, you'll get something specific and tailored. The 4 elements of a strong prompt are: first, the role. Tell the AI who to be. Act as a 5th grade science teacher. Next, the task. Clearly explain what you want it to do. Create a hands-on activity about the water cycle. Then the context. This includes background, details, or constraints. That uses everyday classroom materials and lasts 20 minutes. And finally, output format. Specify how you want it delivered. Present the activity as a numbered step-by-step list. Vague versus strong prompts. A vague prompt: tell me about photosynthesis. A strong prompt: act as a middle school science teacher. Create a 3-slide presentation outline explaining photosynthesis for 7th graders, using simple analogies and one fun fact per slide. Prompt engineering isn't just a technical skill, it's a classroom multiplier. Here's why. Well-written prompts can save time. When you give AI clear, specific prompts, it can produce materials that are almost ready to use right away. That means less editing, fewer retries, and more time for actual teaching. For example, instead of asking, make a quiz on Shakespeare, you can ask, act as a high school English teacher. Create a 10-question multiple-choice quiz on Shakespeare's Macbeth focusing on the first act. Include an answer key and brief explanations for each answer. That extra detail often turns a mediocre first draft into a polished product in one go. Strong prompts give you more relevant results. Vague prompts often lead to vague answers. Specific prompts lead to specific, on-target results. If you're teaching 4th grade math, you don't want AI generating college-level examples. You want it tailored to your exact classroom needs. Prompt engineering ensures the AI's output matches your subject, grade level, and teaching style. Prompt engineering lets you control tone and complexity. The same AI can sound like an academic researcher, a children's storyteller, or a sports coach. It all depends on how you frame your prompt. If you're working with younger students, you can specify, use simple language and friendly examples. If you're working with advanced learners, you can say, use academic language and include relevant industry terms. This gives you complete control over how the content feels and reads. Strong prompts help you model good AI use for students. Students will be using AI in their academic and professional lives. When you demonstrate effective prompt engineering, you're teaching them to ask better questions, think critically about the results, and refine their instructions. It's a transferable skill that will benefit them in multiple fields. Strong prompts can reduce AI hallucinations. AI can hallucinate or produce wrong information, but good prompt engineering minimizes this risk. The more context you give, such as the source, time period, or key facts to include, the more accurate and trustworthy the AI's output tends to be. In short, prompt engineering turns AI from a generic tool into a personal teaching assistant that works exactly the way you need it to. Hands-on activity, prompt makeover challenge. Pick a general teaching request you often have, like making a quiz, designing an activity, or writing a rubric. First, enter a vague prompt into ChatGPT. Then rewrite the same request using the 4 elements: role, task, context, output format. Compare the 2 results, and note how much more useful the second one is. Share your before and after prompts with other teachers, and ask them how they are using prompt engineering in their classroom. In the next module, we'll put this skill into action by using AI to design entire lesson plans. Fast, flexible, and tailored to your students' needs. Please like, subscribe and share, and check out the links in my bio for more AI resources.